Hi, I'm Bobby Real. I don't know if you guys know me, or most of you probably do. Today, I'm going to talk to you guys about taking charge of your future. I have to do this speech for my college. It's my speech class, and I had to come in and talk to you guys today. General purpose of why I'm here, like I said, I'm just going to talk to you about things that you need to look forward to coming after high school, and getting a plan together, knowing what you want to do, make sure that's what you want to do. Reasons to listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. Trust me. Ask that guy back there. You know, you guys have a good system here, and everybody wants to help you, especially like Cheryl. She will do anything for you. First thing, like I said, I'm going to talk about is my first thoughts of college and my path that I took and my plan and how that's worked for me. We're going to talk about the hardships that I've endured throughout high school for the reason that I didn't plan very well. And also me looking back, the different things I would have done knowing now what I know. Second thing I'm going to talk about is the different paths that you guys have to take. We'll talk about the differences between a 2-year to a 4-year college, different programs that you can take. I'll also go into depth a little bit about my college, Hocking College, and different programs that you can take there. And third, I will ask about what you guys want to do, where you want your life to go, and whatnot. So let's get with it. My high school, my first thoughts, I guess, of college. Of course, when you're a sophomore, they bring you in, you know, they say, oh, college is coming up, and you start thinking, I know what I did. I was like, no, it ain't, come on. And it comes a lot faster than what you think. You know, I didn't take it seriously. I didn't take high school seriously, which I should have. I mean, I did all right. I skated by and thought everything was good. You need to take charge and realize it's coming a lot faster. When it came to college, I applied for a high university and Hocking, and I think there was 2 other ones, I can't really remember, but I did get accepted to a high university, but it was not the main campus. I got accepted to the Lancaster campus, which meant that my GPA was not high enough to attend the actual main campus, and I had to go to a regional campus to get my GPA up to be accepted into it. So I really wanted that 4-year degree, and I really wanted to go to OU, so I went with that at first. So I ended up driving 2 hours every single day to go to class at Lancaster. Ended up being there for 2 years, and it didn't work out. I was going for business. Ended up, I didn't like what I was doing because I didn't think about it ahead of time. I just kind of jumped into it, not knowing a thing about it, and pretty much wasted 2 years at a college that, you know, is 2 hours away, and wasted all that time, wasted all that money for nothing. The only thing I really got out of it was I finished my generals, which luckily when I transferred to Hocking College, a lot of my credits transferred, so I didn't have to take a lot of, you know, the general classes like my English and my maths and things like that. They just transferred in, so I just had to worry about my core classes. Looking back at it now, you know, I was in the same seat you guys were in, you know, just 4 years ago, and they were coming in, and people coming in and say, oh, what do you want to do with your life? And, you know, I was laughing and didn't take it seriously. You guys, seriously, whenever they come in and they talk to you, and Cheryl comes and tries to get you guys to do your applications and help you apply for colleges, you need to sit down and think about it and take it very seriously, because that's something that it's going to set the pace for the rest of your life. You know, whether or not you want to go to college, or you do, that's all on you, but regardless if it involves college or not, you need to have a plan ready for after high school, because it comes a lot faster than what you think. I'm serious. Since I wasn't as good with it, I'm going to give you guys some options that you'll have after high school. Different colleges around, I know that you guys have heard of like Rio and Hocking and OU, but of course, you know, there's bigger 4 years colleges like High State, you know, all those. Either way you go into it with a full mindset that that's where you want to be, and think about whatever program you're going to go into and make sure that's something that you're going to be happy with. hands down. I don't know if they've talked to you much about the differences between a 2 and a 4-year college. A 4-year college, you go for obviously 4 years or longer, and you get a bachelor's degree. A lot of the programs are a little bit different the way they're set up between a 2-year and 4-year. A 2-year college is also, you go for 2 years or longer, and you get an associate's degree. A lot of the 2-year schools are more of a technical school, like Hocking College. They're more of a technical school, and they have a lot of different programs, I guess you could say, that aren't necessarily like what you're probably used to hearing, like a business or, I don't know. What do you think, Mr. Bush? Like, they have a lot of business and something else. I'm trying to think of it.
Medical field,
Yeah.
Doctor, teaching, stuff like that.
And like at Hocking, I also brought a list of just different courses that they have. One thing at Hocking is known a lot for is their nursing program. But also, if you don't want to go into that and you want something a little bit easier, I guess, they have a lot of public safety services. Like you can go there to get a degree in EMTs and firefighting and police. I go for it's a natural resource program. It's heavy equipment management. I go for operating heavy equipment, working on heavy equipment, surveying, land surveying, things like that. But they have a lot of that. They have welding, different programs in music. You can go to be a producer or a performer, performing arts, anything like that. Also, they have allied health programs, which is fitness management, massage therapy, orthopedic kind of stuff. I mean, they have so many different programs that are a lot of hands-on if that's better for you guys, which it was for me. I'm not much of a books person, and I never was in high school. And if you're better at it with your hands-on stuff, and that's something you think you would like, you can do it. I mean, it's right there. And they also have a lot of stuff I forgot. I don't know, a lot of you guys like horses in here. They have a lot of farrier programs, horseshoe making, horse massage therapy, I think, like animals, stuff like that. So, trust me, there's something out there that you can go and better yourself in a college setting to help you out. Also, if you're, like I said, if you don't think you're going to go to a college, you're going to go straight into the workforce, just think it over. Because here in a few years, it's hard to tell. You're probably going to have a degree, at least an associate's degree, to work at McDonald's. That's just the way it's going. You need it while you're young now. You got the drive, and you got the brain. Go do it. Do something. Now that I've told you guys about a little bit of different options, I want to hear what you guys think that you might do or have in mind. So we'll start with Kate. What do you think you might do after high
I
school?
want to be a musician or be a teacher. And I'm thinking about attending Rowan Jeffrey University because they're on a website, so they're like a music program.
That's awesome. That's great. Right?
Be a pilot.
Gonna be a pilot. We're at the Navy or just
Air
commercial?
Force.
Air Force?
Yeah.
I know a couple guys do that. That's awesome.
Physical therapy.
Physical therapy. Where are you planning on going?
I'm thinking probably OU.
Yeah. It's a good place. It just wasn't for me, But I know a lot of people that's had a lot of success there. You'll be fine. As long as you go into it with 110%, because trust me, a lot of people, I just know a good bit about OU because I've been around the main campus. Even though I went up there, I lived in Athens, and it's easy to get sidetracked with partying and things like that. So just make sure when you go, you have that mindset that, hey, I'm here to get something done. It's okay to have fun, but make sure you get it done. Because if that's something you like to do, you love, you can do it. What about you?
Thinking about radiology or ultrasound or something like that.
Sweet. Where are you going to go? Ryan? Do you have to transfer somewhere for that, or is it
I don't
you do it
know.
all?
I haven't really looked at that far into it yet.
Well, look at it. That's what we're talking about. Get a plan together. Be ready. That way, even before you graduate, you can say, this is what I'm doing. So as soon as you graduate, you have that last summer, and you go in that next fall semester, and you start getting it. Have a plan. Be ready. Don't just like, I think this is what I'm going to do, because that's what I did. And I'm telling you, it's a lot easier when you have it ready. What about you?
K through 3 teaching and cryo.
Sweet. What about you? Probably nursing. Where at, you think? Probably hockey. Figure it out. What about you?
Either animator, some kind of illustrator, graphic artist.
sister actually did the same thing for Ohio State whenever she went for her astro and aeronautical engineering program. And she went to a couple-day workshop and did a lot of cool things, and I really sold her on it. You know, you guys have a chance to go preview a college that you're thinking about, or a program workshop, what she's talking about, go do it, because even if you end up not liking it, at least you get to see what's going on with it. And if you want to change your mind, it's not too late, and you're already started paying money on classes, and you're like, oh, well, now I don't like this, you know. What are you going to do, Preston?
Welding,
Welding? Where at?
hockey.
Hockey? You ever thought about Hobart? You better think about Hobart. It's a good welding school. My buddy just graduated from there. I guess my main point of what I'm trying to say is, you know, I went through school here. I know all about the system and what you guys have to offer here. I know that there's some more classes that I think should be offered here, but aren't necessarily, but where we're so small, you guys have such a good family-oriented facility. Anybody here will do anything for you. I know Mr. Bush, he will, anything you have a question about or you need help with, he's the guy to ask. Cheryl, she's the same way. You need help with the application, you need help with going and doing a college visit, or even just talking to somebody about different things, run it by her. She's going to give you the best advice that she can possibly give. She is not going to steer you wrong. And she is there all the time. Do not be afraid to walk in there. And that goes for any of the teachers here. I know from when I was here, all I had to do was go talk to them, and they will talk. They will give you time. You know, I don't know about a lot of different high schools, but what we have here, I love and I definitely miss, because we're so small and we're all like one big family, and everybody will take care of each other. Do not waste that. I'm telling you, you guys have the help here to succeed. I guess the main thing of what I'm trying to say is, just because we're from a small, you know, kind of a poor town does not mean that we can't be successful. My sister graduated from here in, I think, 05 or 06, and she just graduated with a master's from Maryland in astro and aeronautical engineering, and now she's working for a world-renowned aerospace company in Virginia called NavAir, and she is now the head of a design team. She's only 6 months or 7 months into working, and she's already the head of a design team designing the next vertical takeoff airplane. And they're going against different companies around the United States, and if her team gets the grant, then they actually get to build a actual full-size prototype, which I think is pretty cool. Just now starting out. She just got her master's, and she's from Meigs County. You know, you can do anything you want. I guess for a closure, what I say is the only person that can make your life a success or a failure is yourself. You can do anything you want. No dream is too big. Just make sure whatever you go to do, you go into it with 110%. Do not, you know, do it halfway. Be ready, get a plan, and do it. Thanks.